Wow. What's up, everybody? Today I am on Pushaw Lake again. It is 6 a.m. and the outside temp is like 54 degrees and the water temperature is 61 degrees. Trying to head across this big open area here before the wind picks up too much more. There's already a pretty steady. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's going to show on these cameras or not. Off in the distance, the light is like flashing. Like it's usually where the sunrise is, so strange. I don't think it's going to show on these cameras though. So anyway, I'm trying to get past this big open area to where the fish tend to be before the wind picks up. And it's a little disappointing that the forecast said there wasn't supposed to be any wind right now, and there definitely is, and the chop is picking up already. So we'll see how this goes. I usually take a different way back that doesn't cross the big open areas for long periods, so it's much safer. That's why I like to get it over with in the morning, going all the way across all at once. But I'll come back when I'm across and start fishing. Getting a little old now, but we've got the Stanley Spinnerbait, and then this is 30-pound wire leader that I've crimped on with a swivel. See if we get anything off that. Ooh, that feels big. Oh, I think he got in the grass too. Man, I got my drag set pretty tight. He must be big bass. Nope, pike or pickerel. Yep. We got a good amount of grass in here. Hang on. Situated here. Oh man, he's barely hooked. Well, I guess that's tough skin there. Might be the biggest pickerel I've ever caught. Let's get a weight. Let's get some measurements. Get this out of the way. All right, so my new fish scale already broke. least the fish lip grip part did. And then the other issue with this thing is that after you tear it, it auto locks, and it usually is auto locking before I can even get a fish on it. So just for reference here, I'm gonna have to tear it without this on, I think. Let me see. 2.1 ounces, just in case it doesn't, but I'm gonna zero it. Okay, we got it on pounds. Zeroed out. Alright, let's get the fish back on. Ooh, you're slimy. Getting 2.8 pounds. And then if we can get a length or not on a pickerel. We can try. "24.5 inches. 25, well, 24.5 inches it looks like. Alright, let's let you go. So the scale originally came with a little mini fish lip grip thing, but just opening it up broke it. So I'm gonna use the little fish grips for that now, I guess. All right, I'm gonna hang out in this area a little bit and see if there's anything more I can get. Feels big too. He's taking me for a ride. Ooh, he is big. I haven't seen it yet, but what is this? It's got to be a pike. Oh my god. Is that an even bigger pickerel? Oh no. Come back over here. I think this one's a pickerel too. I haven't gotten a good look at the eye yet, but if this is a pickerel, it's a record for me. It's definitely a personal best. Let's take a look. What do we have? Nope, I think this one's a pike. We're gonna weigh him. Let me zero this out first. Okay. Come on, dude. He's kind of wrapped in the line. I don't want. Man, he's strong. I guess we're gonna pull you out of the water. He's chunky. Open. Open up. He's strong. Where is he hooked? Just a little bit on the lip. Really good on the lip, I guess. There we go. He feels like he's 6 pounds. Oh yeah. I didn't get my line off of him. Look at that beast. Okay. Can the scale handle this without locking out on me? Nope. We're just gonna have to take 2 ounces off after I zero it here. Okay. Now, pounds zeroed out. Let's go. 5.55 pounds. So 5 pounds, 5 ounces. So take 0.2 off. 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Okay. He's a good catch, so I'm gonna let him breathe a little. And then get a better picture. Shoot, except I'm going. No. Going off into a mess. Perfect. Smaller pike. Come on. Pike. Little pike. Medium pike. I don't know at what point they become medium. Anyway, fish lip grip. Oh, it's stuck on itself. Awesome. where I got that one, looks like rocky bottom, big rocks. About 3 feet deep, 2 feet deep. Ooh, there's a giant rock right here. Maybe he was hiding behind that. Some of the new things I'm trying with my cameras today. I've got a DJI Mic 2 synced to one GoPro. I've got another GoPro behind me that has little tiny wind muffs on it that I'm testing. So far they are kind of a big fail in that they don't stick well. I had 2 fluffs on the camera on me and both of those came off just transporting to the lake in a bag. But it looks like the 2 on the camera back there are sticking. I'm kind of hoping I can overlay a little bit of background noise from the lake in stereo along with a mono dialogue track in Adobe Premiere. So we'll see how that turns out, or if I even use that or not. But let's see, other things I'm testing out. I've got a new net, finally have one big enough for these big pike, and that's already come in very useful. And then let's see, kind of messing around with a scale today that's partially broken. I'll explain that when I roll the pike catch here, or the pickerel I think is where I talked about it. Alright, I'm done around that island. Heading out into the chop here to cross this big open area and get back towards the shoreline and follow that back towards the dock. There's another area I see that looks pretty good. I think it's a little bit too far for the limited amount of time I have today, so do it another day. Let's see how bad the chop and wind gets out here. Sometimes it's pretty rough. In case anybody's wondering about the low quality equipment I'm using today, this is a Jawbone collapsible rod that Dick's Sporting Goods sells. They go on sale for 12 bucks. I have, I want to say 7 of them now, all rigged up slightly different. I just bring the ones out with me that I care to bring out. And the reels are from Walmart. They're Shimano Sienna 2500 HG reels. They used to be $22. Now it looks like they seem to be consistently $29.99 or something like that at Walmart. I love the reels. The rods, I like how I can collapse them and quickly store them in my trunk. I haven't had one break, and I've caught pretty good sized pike on them. I assume as long as you don't have your drag set too high, you can probably catch any size fish, and as long as you have a net to lift it up out of the boat, you're probably not going to be snapping it. I have had bad luck before with other brand collapsible rods. I've tried some off Amazon. One of them snapped, the other was just junk. It was sticking. I don't really have too much of an issue with these Jawbone ones. None of the 7 or so, I think 7 that I bought have broken yet. So until then, until I start having a lot of breaks on these, I'm going to keep using them just because they're just a good medium rod. They seem to work well with all of the fish I catch around here. And being able to store them easily at home works out really good. And this is, most of mine, I have 30-pound braid running on them. And all the fish I've caught so far today have been, let me get this position right, have been on these Stanley Spinnerbaits. Now, Stanley Spinnerbait was sold or bought up recently with no plans of producing any more lures, so I'm just running these as long as I can, and then I'll have to find another similar brand. I just like how strong the hooks are on these. And then the swim bait on here is also from Stanley. It's the Stanley dual threat swim baits. I'm almost out of these, so I'm gonna have to find something else to replace them pretty soon. What I've been having trouble finding is something as durable as these are. I can usually get quite a, and this one's end of life here, but I can usually get quite a few toothy critters on one of these before it starts to tear up, versus something like the Yamamoto Zaco 3-inch and even the white flukes there. They just seem to fall apart after one good fish. So that's what I got. And then I don't know if I'm posting the other video where I showed this or not, but if not, maybe I'll just cover it in a future video. This is 30-pound wire leader that I bought offline, and crimps, so that I can make my own wire crimps, and that way I can direct crimp lures. So let me get a little more out on this one. Let me get myself straighter too. So I've got a crimp direct, sorry, I've swiveled direct crimped onto 30-pound braid, running to a direct crimp on my spinnerbait. And I'm liking this. It seems to not get twisted and catch on the lure as much. I used to have to tie these really tight on here with 50-pound mono. And the knots were just a mess on that, and it would get too stiff and tangle on itself. But I've got now a 10-pound pike and a 5-pound 3-ounce pike, lots of pickerel on 30-pound steel leader, and haven't had any issues yet. So I'm liking that. It actually wasn't that expensive, and the whole thing started where I started looking for my own steel leaders when Walmart and Dick's were consistently out of stock on them. And then the ones that they would have in stock are either way too long, or they have really cheap snaps at the end of them that I wouldn't trust with a 5-10 pound pike. So pretty new to me, but I think maybe in another video, I don't know if my other video is worth posting, because it was mostly like a dink pike day, like little pike, I think 10 or 12 of them in one day. But the video footage also didn't come out too good because I was trying out 60 frames per second. So anywho, that's what I'm working with. Let me know in the comments if you found a spinnerbait that has a really strong, like, this entire thing is much like, it's a thicker wire than the I want to say it's the 6 Sense ones, and then the Strike King ones. Those flex much easier than these do. So let me know if you've gotten a good alternative for these, and I'll take a look. Something big is on. Well, yeah, it's big. Hasn't jumped yet, so I'm assuming it's another pike. Oop. Come on, get tired. Oh, it's a big pike. And now he's seen me. Gonna get in my net though. Oh, my. I think he's bigger than the other pike. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I need to get a lip grip on. He is chunky. And well hooked. Alright, let's see how much this dude weighs. Flip up that one. Okay. The little lips that we know are 2 ounces. Let's get this over to pounds. Okay, let's see if we can get him back on a lip grip. He's so big. Come on. Come on. He weighs. No. 8 pounds, 6 ounces. I'm gonna call it. It's not locking. Of muscle. Alright, I need a picture of this one. Not gonna be able to measure him. I don't have anything big enough for this, for him. And he's off. What a monster. There, finally get a bass today. Feisty one. Nice. Alright, so since I haven't got too many of these to try out measuring yet, let's see what I can get. Aren't they supposed to close their mouth on these? So he's only 15, just short of 15 inches. No, 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 don't spike me. Getting into dangerous territory here. There's a lot of stumps in here. A lot of random rocks. Let's see. He's still on? First cast on this little thing. Yeah, stop. Okay, first off, this gotta come down. Second off, I need to back up. Little pickerel. Oh, tried to bite me. So this is a TRD on here with a 3/0 hook. Trying to figure out how I get... When these slide up and off the hook, it's very hard on these TRDs because of the material to figure out where they went through and to get them back. I don't know. It's being a pain in the butt. Because you also don't want to re-poke your hand either. Good enough. Let's try that again. Something big. Wow. What is it? Another pike. Oh, don't go under me. Oh, he's a cool color. Oh, this is a pickerel. Or a hybrid or something. No. What is this? Yeah. So he's got the teardrop like a pickerel. but he is huge, like a pike. Dude. Gonna get yourself hooked again. Holy. Let's get this done. He's got a little bit of blood. Let me clean him up. I gotta get a weight on this because this is definitely the biggest pickerel I've caught. Okay, zero it out. The color on this thing. Oh, don't do that. No. Stupid thing zeroes out every time. Okay, zeroed out, and this thing is 2 ounces. So this is it's reading 4.4 pounds. So this is a 4.2 pound pickerel. Oops. Let's see if he'll fit on this. Nope, he's more than 26 inches. Alright, let's let you go, dude. Guess I've never seen a pickerel that big before. Thought for sure that was a pike. Alright guys, I'm finishing up here, almost back to the loading area. That was a really good day for this lake. I definitely caught the biggest pickerel I've ever caught, and that was 2 really good pike fights in there. Kind of surprised that there weren't more bass, but it might have been the stuff I was throwing and just how rough the water was. But let me know if you have any comments, and thank you for watching.